Hey lovelies, in today's video I'll be giving you the latest updates from New Zealand. There are so many updates. Sorry I have not been able to keep up. That is why I'm going to make this video. So if you're interested in migrating to New Zealand, you need to grab your pen and paper, grab a drink and sit down, because I'm going to be giving you the latest updates from New Zealand. So hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is FaithOjone. And on this channel, I talk about ways you can travel abroad and settle abroad. If this is the kind of content you like, hit the subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. And I also provide you with resources on how you can get started. So without wasting so much of your time, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to start with the first one, which is hospitality. So the hospitality industry in New Zealand are welcoming those in the hospitality sector, especially chefs. And with the recent development, they've actually removed qualification. So that's to say, if you're a chef and you're interested in migrating to New Zealand, you do not require qualification. All they want is your experience. Though it's not as easy as it sounds. There are so many other things you need to show off for, like what level you are. The New Zealand minister was saying that they want level 4 chef. I am not a chef, so I don't know how they identify what level a chef is. So if you're a chef watching this, how do you tell what level you are? Anyway, that is left for you to figure out, because New Zealand are looking for level 4 chef. So I'm going to read this information out to you so you get the gist. So Hospitality New Zealand welcomes the relaxation in immigration setting to allow skilled chefs into New Zealand and the extension of the median wage concession for a further year. Chief Executive Julian White says that removing the qualification requirement for chefs under the accredited employer work visa is an excellent move. This will allow hospitality businesses to bring in chefs who have trained in some of the best kitchens across the world. This is a significant move for the industry, which has been starved of highest quality chefs. Till now, only chefs with the equivalent of the New Zealand's level 4 cookery qualifications have been allowed in, but very few we are applying because the qualification is not relevant for overseas skilled chefs. So I mentioned it earlier that you have to be level 4, which I don't know how they tell which one is level 4 or not. So the long and short of this story is that the New Zealand is relaxing the rules for chefs to come into the country because they're having shortage in hospitality, and because Christmas is by the corner, the citizens of New Zealand are kind of complaining because a lot of hospitality industry are not like opening up because they don't have staff. They are staff short, so now they are opening up their border and easing rules for chefs. So if you're a chef watching this and you want to migrate to New Zealand, you do not require any qualification. All you need is to be level 4 cookery qualification of New Zealand. I don't know how they identify that or what they use in figuring that out, but I don't know. You're a chef, so yeah, I'm sure you find a way. If you watched this video till this point and you like this video so far and you've not given this video a thumbs up, come on, what are you waiting for? Hit the like button. I mean that thumbs up, give it. Come on, hit it. Like the video. Thank you. This video is just meant to tell you that if you're a chef and you want to move abroad, New Zealand wants you. Moving on to the next one, which is the New Zealand reopen the visa for parents. So if you're living in New Zealand, you can actually apply for a resident permit for your parents now. I mean, is this all good news? The UK is saying they don't want dependents. New Zealand is saying bring your family over, we want them. So now that's just to say that if you eventually move to New Zealand, you can easily bring your parents to New Zealand. I mean, they have a specific parent category for them, which is like residency. You apply for them, you need to sponsor them though, you need to have a certain amount of money in your account to show that you can take care of your parents. Then you bring your parents to New Zealand. I mean, when I saw this, I'm like, why am I not in New Zealand? Why am I in the UK? I would have easily filed for my mom, because She's a widow, only her, no husband. She would have stayed with me. It would have been easy. Instead of applying for visitors visa to the UK, that she would stay for 5 months and go back. Plus the weather here is not even cool. I heard that New Zealand has the best weather. It's not this crazily cold. You know, old people, you can't really put them in very cold environments, because of course if I'm to bring my mom to the UK, she has not stayed in a cold environment before. It would be very hard for her to settle in. But if I was living in New Zealand, beautiful weather, easy, and they even have a particular category where you can bring your parents. You just need to apply. The New Zealand resident visa restarts on 12 October 2022 with reduced requirements for sponsors. We resume selecting existing expression of interest, that's EOI, on 14th of November. We are increasing the number of visas available each year from 1,000 to 2,500. Okay. So these are the changes for the sponsor. We are lowering the income requirements for sponsors and allowing 2 adult children rather than just an adult child and their partner to combine their income to sponsor parents. The sponsor now needs to earn 1.5 times the New Zealand median wage rather than twice the median wage. This limit increased by half the median wage for each joint sponsor or additional parents. So you can even bring more than one parent. You can decide to bring your mom and your dad. I mean, gosh, what am I doing in the UK? Anyway, I'm already here. I can't complain. So this is the latest update. They reopened the parent resident visa. So your parent you can move your parents to New Zealand permanently. Well, you have to be already in New Zealand. You have to already be in New Zealand. So that is why am I saying this? It might not be important or relevant to you. If you're a family-oriented person and you want the best for your parents or you want to spoil them, just apply for resident visa for them. I mean, resident, they can come and go whenever. They will not be applying for visitors visa like the UK. Moving on. The New Zealand government has started, inviting people. So if you have submitted your EOI, that's the expression of interest, to New Zealand, that's like long time ago though. So they are selecting from the people who have already submitted their expression of interest from the 9th of November. So that's next month. So let me just read it out. Selection of expression of interest, EOE, for the skilled migrant category resident visa will resumed on the 9th of November 2022. So this is not for everyone. Okay, I'm going to tell you the one that is for everyone. This is for those who have applied before. That's because, you know, they put a stop to it, but they started now sending requests to people to apply. You know, it's just like the Canada PR. So this is like the New Zealand PR thing. So, and the funny thing is, like, if you have 160 points, they're sending you an invite. Let me read it. The point-based resident visa has been closed to new applications since April 2020. People who have already submitted an EOI can update their information or withdraw their EOI and request a refund. On 9th November, Immigration New Zealand will select all EOIs, that's the expression of interest, at the current threshold of 160 points. After November 9, the point threshold for selection will increase to 180 points to better align with the future direction of skilled migrants category. EOI will be selected again on the 18th January of 2023. So this is in 3 months' time. So if you're still interested in migrating to New Zealand via the skilled, via the resident permit, you know, PR direct, just the way Canada is, that the process is you're going via PR. If you're still interested in getting your resident permit in New Zealand, they're going to do another selection in January the 18th of January of 2023. That's 3 months from now. 3 months from now. So this is the best time for you to submit your expression of interest. I mean, this shows that the New Zealand are really working so hard to get skilled migrants into the country. So if you're interested in the New Zealand PR, and let's say because you did not qualify for this one that you're going to do next month, November, of course, you can submit your expression of interest now, so that by January of 2023, that's the 18th of January, that they're going to be doing the second draw, you would be eligible. Though then they would increase the threshold, but 180 points is not still bad. It's not still bad if you ask me. So depend on you and your spouse or your partner, depend on your qualification you have, your score might even be more than that. So I mean, if you're interested in migrating to New Zealand, this is the perfect time for you to submit your expression of interest. I'm going to leave the official New Zealand website in the description box below so that you can head there, in case that's for those of you who want to submit your expression of interest, so you can go do it. I mean, guys, this is everything about New Zealand. This is all the latest updates. And like I said, I'm the queen of resources, so I'm definitely going to leave all the link down below so you can go and read it yourself. Now, for those of you who want to ask me, oh, how can I migrate to New Zealand? The simple and easy way is you can migrate to New Zealand via PR by submitting your expression of interest. You have to score some points, like they mentioned. So for January of 2023, you have to make sure that your point is maybe 180 and above. And you can check your points using the New Zealand points calculator on their website. I would leave the points calculator down below so you can check how many points you score if you put in all your qualification, your experience, your everything, and see how many points you can score. Then if you include your spouse, your partner, to see how many score combined you can get. So I'm going to leave the link down below so you can calculate your points ahead of January 2023. So if you can also migrate to New Zealand via the skilled worker route, so that's to say you need to look for jobs in New Zealand with sponsorship. I already made a video where I talked about how you can identify jobs with sponsorship. You need to go and watch all my New Zealand video. At this point, I'm not going to tell you watch this one. Go and watch everything so you can understand everything better. If you want to migrate to New Zealand via the skilled worker route, do that. You can look for jobs. And if you're a chef watching this, I mean, easy peasy. They've reduced the immigration rules for chef. I mean, this chef will be smiling because they're trying to get chef in before Christmas because they need, want to celebrate. So this is perfect time for you to move. I mean, if you watched this video till this point and you like this video so far and you've not given this video a thumbs up, come on, what are you waiting for? Hit the like button. I mean, that thumbs up, give it. Come on, hit it. Like the video. Thank you. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, leave your comment down below. And I mean, even if you don't have anything to say, just say Faith, I love you, because I love you guys, leave a comment, leave an emoji, crying face, smiling face, whatever mood you are feeling, leave an emoji. I want to laugh. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.